Malacanang denies President Rodrigo Duterte knew about the burial of former President Marcos at the Libingan ng mga Bayani today. Meanwhile, Department of Education is decided on reviewing history books on the Marcos era. Rosalie Cos will tell us why.
President Rodrigo Duterte was busy preparing for the APEC summit at Lima, Peru, a reason why he was not aware of the exact day and hour when the remains of former President Ferdinand Marcos would be buried at the Libingan ng mga Bayani. This was the answer of presidential spokesperson Undersecretary Ernesto Abella when asked why the president did not know about the Marcos burial today. This is despite reports that President Duterte mentioned about the event to PNP Chief Director General Ronald Bato de la Rosa yesterday and coordinated with the AFP and PNP on the interment.
Then he must know some things. Thank you. But as far as we know, the president was focused on the trip to APEC for the APEC in Lima, Peru.
However, President Duterte remains firm that the government has followed the rule of law with regards to burying the remains of former President Marcos at last at the Heroes Cemetery.
Let history judge, but I will do what is legal, and the Supreme Court has ruled that it is.
Malacanang has appealed for forgiveness from the people affected by the Marcos burial, and the government has no plans of preventing any protests against it as long as it does not harm the public. Meanwhile, the Department of Education has decided to continue with a review of textbooks on the administration of former President Marcos. This is despite criticisms it received because of their action. DepEd wants to gather information on the events of human rights violation in various parts of the country during the martial law.
We should not only concentrate on the happenings in Luzon, because even these accounts are not complete. Those who suffered and those who were displaced are not only the organized groups.
The Secretary also said the information that will be gathered will be used in teaching young learners about promoting human rights, nationalism, and the history of the country. Rosalie Cos, UNTV News and Rescue, Malacanang.